Guys, how's it going? So today I'm going to be doing my opinion or an opinion video on the power of makeup. If you don't know, this is a Too Faced collaboration with Nikkie tutorials. I was super excited when I first heard about this because I love Too Faced first of all, and I love Nikkie tutorials. So I'm just going to do my review and my opinion on this palette, so if you want to see that, stay tuned. The first thing that I absolutely loved about this palette was I love the packaging. A lot of people really thought it was kind of tacky and childish, but I like tacky things, I guess, because I thought this was absolutely beautiful. It wasn't very classy or anything like that, but it's definitely a fun palette, which I definitely liked, and it made sense. I love the cheetah print. I love all the writing. At the back, it just says the collaboration, all that, and then it just gives you the grams and everything at the bottom. So when you open it up like this, it is a magnet closing. It's very sleek. The only problem with this is I don't know if it would be great for travel because, I don't know, I just feel like these shadows could break. I travel back and forth with them from my house to my mom's house, but that's about it. So on this side, it just says the power of makeup, and it says show us your looks, hashtag Nikkie Too Faced. So if you want to show your own look. And then these are the actual palette. You get 9 Too Faced shadows, 2 blushes, and a bronzer and a highlight. So the first thing I'm going to do is talk about the shadows. White is Ivy. Sugar Coated is a pink shimmer. Frosted Yum is a silver shimmer. Irresistible is a gold shimmer. Painkiller is a matte, like a light matte brown. This Makeup and Chill is a dark matte brown. Mystic Hour is a, I'd say like a metallic kind of. And then Wham Bam is also like a metallic shimmer. And then Wanted is, it's black and it's a matte, but there is a little bit of like things of shimmer in it, which I kind of like. So I'm going to be doing some swatches. The first things I'm going to swatch the top row first. Frosted Yum, Sugar Coat, and Ivy. And I'm just going to be swatching all of these with my finger. That is Ivy. That is Frosted Yum. So you can see already by looking at these shadows, Ivy is extremely patchy. I hate that shadow. These ones actually are very, very chunky, which I don't like. A lot of the shimmers in here are extremely chunky. Just do it on my hand here. So that is Makeup and Chill, which I actually really like that color. It's kind of patchy, but I do like it. That one is kind of patchy as well. All of the mattes are kind of patchy, and then the shimmers are just, no. This is Irresistible. That swatch is actually really nice, but again, all of the shimmers in here are extremely, extremely chunky. The last one I'm going to do is Mystic Hour, Wham Bam, and the black one, which I'll do on this hand. So you can see that the last swatches are a bit better. That's the black one. You can see that one is kind of patchy again. This one is, and you can see these two. This is Wham Bam. This is Mystic Hour, and you can see that they are kind of like chunky. Like you can see like the chunk here and here. Like the swatches aren't great on it. I have to be completely honest. The first time I tried this palette, I did not like it. But it was actually Mystic Hour that made me fall in love. I've done some amazing looks with Mystic Hour and Wham Bam, and like these two colors are my jam. I also do love these two blushes. You get a orangey one, I Will Always Love You, and Justify My Love. These are extremely nice. Running out of fingers. I'll just show you the colors. So I really do like these. The colors on this are actually really nice, and I really do like them. I extremely, extremely like the two blushes, which are probably one of my favorite things about this palette. And then lastly is the bronzer and highlight. And honestly, I hated this bronzer and highlight at first. I'll try to swatch it. But honestly, it does not show up very well. This is not the original Chocolate Soleil bronzer. They've definitely have to change the formula or something. It's definitely not up to par. But on a brush though, I have to say on a brush, this bronzer comes out perfectly on an angled brush. But when it's finger swatched, it does not do good. So I would try using a brush, I have like an angled brush that I use, and I end up using this bronzer every day. So overall, I do like this palette. If I didn't like it, I would have taken it back. I do think that if you are very picky about makeup, or you have a lot of makeup and you don't feel like you need this, then don't get it, because it's not anything amazing. But I do enjoy Wham Bam and Mystic Hour and the blushes, and I use the bronzer every day. So I do get a lot of use out of this palette. I use it about every day. So that's why I really enjoy it. I also like the Makeup and Chill and Painkiller. They're a very good transition for a nice neutral look. I'm not wearing it today. I am wearing the bronzer though. So you see, like, the bronzer does show up. But in conclusion, this was no shade at Nikkie at all. I did expect a lot more out of these. Now I'm just going to talk a little bit about the controversy with this, because like this had a lot of controversy over it. I'm just going to talk about it briefly because I don't want this video to be all about drama or anything like that with something I have nothing to do with at all. But I do kind of agree with some of the people that this palette is not as up to par as I thought it was going to be. I definitely think Nikkie exaggerated her swatches a little bit, or else, yeah, she definitely did like a little bit over exaggerate. But the overall quality of it is also not up to Too Faced's par, so they kind of both got a lot of bashing from this palette. But also you have to remember, collaborations are about making money and putting out a lot of products. So I definitely think that with the Graveyard Girl and hers out and it got sold out, they definitely expected a lot better quality for this. And I can definitely say that she did obviously exaggerate her swatches quite a bit. She might have been on a contract where she had to, you know, say good things about it. You never know what it's like. I don't know. Everyone's comparing it to when Jaclyn Hill had her Becca palette out. So, but you don't know. Contracts are different. She could have been in a contract with Too Faced. We don't know. So I just want you to keep that in mind. Like I said, don't buy it just for the sense of Nikkie tutorials. Unless you really love her, it's not worth it just to buy it for the name. But I do enjoy these two blushes, the bronzer, and these two and these two. So for me, it was a good buy, and that's why I kept it. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'll make sure to do some more reviews. If you want to see some more reviews, then comment below. And I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Bye, guys.